Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by FII and Delta.exchange. And today we started with a very good global cues and SGX Nifty indicating opening above 17,200, and in fact we opened around there. And then there was some intraday volatility of about 100 point, but still throughout the day Nifty was trading very firmly, but between 3 and 3:15, just 15 minutes, and the basket selling by FIIs, and Nifty fell more than 100 point, and Bank Nifty fell more than 200 point. So I always used to tell, and our biggest problem is not Fed rate hike, not Russia-Ukraine problem, not COVID, and our biggest problem is FIIs. And they tend to sell more aggressively closer to the expiry. Last 4 trading sessions alone, they have sold for nearly 11,000 crores. And we still have one more trading day tomorrow, and I'm sure they are going to sell. So like 12,000, 13,000 crore in just last 5 trading sessions, that's a huge selling. And in this month, they have sold more than 39,000 crore. And today, they have sold more than 1,000 crore. So precisely 3,417 crore. And throughout the February series, they have bought only on one day, they just bought only for 100 crore. And all the remaining trading sessions, they have been seller all the way, not less than 1,000 crore every day. And today's selling of 3,400 crore is the highest selling in the month of February. And February, this figure is the highest figure. So despite their selling, the markets are not really very bad. In fact, Kotak Bank was really very good today. And in fact, today Nifty closed about 29 points down, but Bank Nifty closed only 20 points higher. But this 20 point also just because of Kotak Bank. And Kotak Bank alone contributed more than 100 points for Bank Nifty. Whereas the ICICI Bank is the main dragger, and other banks were almost flat. So one good thing today, India VIX has fallen by about 8%. But in my opinion, that is too little. And I thought it will crash at least 10 to 12%. And usually after, when the VIX shoots up very much, on the way down, it used to fall more than 10%. But today, of course, along the way in the daytime, it was nearly 10% fall. But in the last half an hour, because of huge selling by FII, the VIX again have gone up slightly. So that's why it is down only 8%. And domestic institutions are fighting equally. They have bought for 3,024 crore. As I told you yesterday, they have to do it, and because they have to make sure LIC IPO gets through during this difficult situation. And coming to global cues, and Ukraine actually announced emergency today, and they said this emergency will be there for next 30 days. And one good thing is that, nowadays markets are not reacting to this Russia-Ukraine problem. Russia got the approval from the parliament to send the troops to eastern Ukraine, Ukraine declaring emergency, but markets are not reacting. And forget about other markets. Even the Russian markets are higher today. As far as I know, the only market in the world which is down today, it is Indian market. And thanks to FIIs. So by looking at the open interest, Nifty tomorrow is likely to expire somewhere between 16,920 to 17,280 on the higher side. And of course, this is a very big range. Why? Still the volatility is very, very high. Still the premiums are very, very high. I'm looking at the highest open interest among the put option, which is at 17,000. Highest open interest among call option, around 17,200. Even if somebody who has sold this both put option and call option would have received about 80-point premium. So he will lose only if the market falls below 16,900 on the downside or shooting up beyond 17,280. So that is how I calculate this range. That's because the huge open interest added at 17,000 put option and 17,200 call option. So although Ukraine announced the emergency, and after their announcement, in fact, Dow futures are even moving higher, and European markets are really very, very firm, and both German and France markets are more than 1% higher, and Dow futures, especially Nasdaq future, is more than 1% higher, and so there is no need to look at SGX Nifty. So if SGX Nifty indicates positive opening, if the markets open positive, time to sell call option. So this FII selling is going to be here and at least for another 1 month. So just now I said, the markets are not reacting to the negative news from Russia and Ukraine. So that means, that is the bottom for the market. So the same way, at some point of time, these FIIs will stop selling, at least for a few days. So at some point of time, the selling exhaustion will come, and how long they can keep on selling, So at some point of time, they have to stop. And in this financial year alone, they have sold for more than 2 lakh crore. And in the last October, November, December, January, February, in the last 5 months alone, they have sold for more than 1.5 lakh crore. So this is a huge selling. This cannot continue forever. At some point of time, the selling exhaustion will come, and that is when our market will go higher. And I suspect the way retail people and domestic institutions are fighting vigorously, and at some point of time, the FIIs may feel FOMO effect, means after they're selling, the prices are higher. So if they re-enter the market, so that is when the real fireworks is there in the stock market. But I don't think that it's going to happen anytime soon. So until then, market will be going up and down. And just look at January expiry. The January expiry, which was on 27th January, the Nifty was at 17,100. And today where it is now, same 17,100. So 19 trading sessions are over. Tomorrow we have one more trading session. So in the 19 trading sessions, Nifty has not gone anywhere. It went up to 17,800, then from there crashed all the way to 16,800, again went up to 17,500, again crashed to 16,850, but on a close to close basis, they have not gone anywhere. So the point here, the good thing here is that despite FIIs are selling 40,000 crore, and the markets have not fallen, markets are holding. And of course, markets cannot move higher significantly when these FIIs are selling like this, but as and when they stop selling, the markets may go higher. So that is the clue. So finally, you say, people say amateurs open the market, professionals close the market, and we can say retail people and domestic institutions open the market, FIIs close the market. So FII selling at 3 to 315. So we will see whether they are going to sell tomorrow also. So until then, enjoy your evening. So hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.